All right, test, test, test. Let's get in here. I'm gonna post this, copy the stream for everyone. Let's make sure. Then we're gonna get started here. All right, let's get this going here. Test, test. All right, we have the microphone. Don't know why it didn't work before. Guys, my name is Vitalis and welcome to Hack the Props. I'm going to be breaking down props for each game in the NBA today. It's going to change throughout the season, but right now we're focused on the NBA. We're making a lot of money, so everything should be good. If you hear any music through this, it's by a group named NetPack. So please give them a follow. It'll be in the description just to give them all their acknowledgments and stuff like that. All right, so let's go ahead and break this down. I want to make sure that everyone can hear me. Everyone's doing good. All right, so let's try this again. First game is the Mavericks and the Celtics. What we're looking for in this game is Cooper Flag over 20 and a half points. Cooper Flag has consistently overhit this, averaging about 26 and a half points in his last 10 outings. We think Cooper Flag is going to have a great night tonight. Let me see if there's anything else I want you to focus on. Jaylen Brown of the Celtics. Uh, you can do this two ways. One, his points option, you can go over on that. He usually scores about 27 points per game. Or you can look for 3 pointers. Now, but why? The Mavericks give up the ninth most 3 pointers to starting guards. Jaylen's out there. He'll give you plenty of chances. So, is that a prop I'd be looking for? Jaylen Brown over 3 pointers. Depending on your books, like my book is usually set at 1.5 or 2.5 3 pointers. You could ladder that if you want. But if your book has more options, it's up to you. So let's see if I can see anything else on props for that game. No, I do show a game total over. Remember that Dallas plays the second quickest paced. Celtics can keep up. So they're looking for this game to go over. I'm not really big on spreads lately or totals, but I'll help out as much as I can. Now we're going to go to game two. We're just going to go through these really quick, guys. We've got 7 games. Let's knock them out and get you guys betting those props. Next is the Heat and the Hornets. What you guys are looking for in this game is Bam Adebayo. Points over. He's averaging about 23 points per game. You're looking for Bam to go over. Brandon Miller, over in points. Andrew Wiggins, here's a great points or 3 pointers. So let's see why. Charlotte gives up the 4th highest field goal percentage to opposing small forwards. Wiggins averages about 17.4 points per game. Uh, Starting shooting guards on both teams should have great 3 points tonight, and that's what we'll be looking for in the Heat versus Hornets game. Also for the Hornets, I wanted to give you guys this information. So this is for this money line or spread. Anytime the Charlotte is favored, so today they're favored by 7 points, give or take. They have an 84% winning when they're favored. So this season, anytime they're favored, they have won 84% of the time. So if you guys might want to put that in a two-team parlay, something in that effect. But Hornets, when favored, winning at 84%, guys. That's monster. That's crazy. So that's all for the Hornets. Let me just run through these real quick. Next, we're going to go to the Trailblazers and the Rockets. Now, if you watched the game yesterday, they double teamed KD, Kevin Durant, and this allowed Reed Shepard to go off. He hit an all-time season high. So we're going to look for that again tonight. Reed Shepard over points. You can even do 3-pointers because he was on fire. He must have hit 5 or 6 last night. Kevin Durant is always a good option for over points, but like I said, they double teamed him last night, but he usually consistently always scores between 30 points a night, 29, 30 points. Let me see if I can find anything else in this game. Just says rebounding dominance. The Rockets lead the league in offensive rebounds at 15 per game, providing extra second chance opportunities. Rockets. Let's move on to the next game. So we got 3 games down already. The fourth game is, let me see what I have. The Knicks versus the Nuggets. What we're going to look for today in the Knicks versus Nuggets is Joker. So Joker's PRA is usually set at about 28. We believe he's going to hit that over. So his points per game is 28. The rebounds are about 12 and the assists are 10. So he might be actually up for a triple double tonight. But if you could put sprinkle on the triple double, you can do his PRAs, point rebounds assist over. But we expect a big game from the Joker tonight. Also his 3-pointers, because both teams are some of the slowest teams in the league. We believe that this is going to create more like less possessions, but more shooting from beyond the arc because the pace is so slow. So you can actually take Joker triple double, Joker PRA, or Joker 3-pointers tonight. Like I said, most books are set at 2.5. You might want to jump on that. Or if you have like a Bet 365 book where you can ladder even more, but it's depending on whatever your book allows you to do. Let me see if I can find anything else. Josh Hart, we like him for rebounds and assists. Just take the over on that. Jalen Brunson, 3-pointers. Once again, 2 slow-paced teams. We believe that this is going to create extra possession beyond the arc. So Jalen Brunson is not afraid to shoot the 3. You can take that also. Uh, that's about it. Besides the pace of the 2 teams, you guys know that they're slowest in the league. So we're going to move on. We got that done. All right, to game number 5, we have the Pelicans versus the Suns. We're going to look for Zion, and Zion is we expect his points right now is set at 20.5. We expect him to go over that, so look into focusing on Zion over points. You're probably going to say why. Phoenix is missing their starting center, which leaves them vulnerable. So Zion to create those opportunities to get those points. Let me see. Oh, we do have an under alert. So Sadiq Bey, under 21.5. Even though his usage has been up, he's been really missing, and we've been cashing on the unders lately for him. So he's just there, but so take Sadiq Bey under 21.5 points. You should be fine in that situation also. Let's go ahead and move on. We're getting to the Clippers and Spurs next. Here we go. So the Clippers and Spurs, what we're going to focus on today is Brook Lopez, over 9.5 points scored. He averages about 10.7, 11 points a game. Let's see why. Lopez has averaged 11 points over the last 5 games, significantly higher than his season average. The Spurs, seventh fastest home tempo pace, which creates more opportunities. As prop people who we bet on, all we can ask for is opportunities over and over to get those to cash in. So Brook Lopez over his point total, which is 9.5 today. Go ahead, hit that. Next is I hit this yesterday. Wimbiana, Victor Wimbiana, over 2.5 blocks. So he had 5 blocks yesterday. My book allows me to bet on defense and blocks. So I hit this yesterday. I'll probably hit it again. The reason why is he's just dominating on the interior of the rim and he's blocking a lot of shots. So I'll take 5 blocks every night and just keep cashing this. So Wimbiana over 2.5 blocks. Next is Stephon Castle. We believe Castle is going to hit his over, so it's over 14.5 right now. It's just identified as a strong play. He just keeps cashing. So we're going to just keep that. Stephen Castle over 14.5 points. Let me see if I can find anything else on the game for you guys. No, that's about it. That's strong right there. Those three: Brook Lopez, Wimbiana, Castle, everything I just said. Cash some props tonight, guys. So I'll probably be adding it after this. All right, let's move on. All right, we're already to the 7th game, guys. This is how we're going to break down props. You guys are going to take the information, you're going to run with it. You guys are more than allowed. Always DM me if you have any questions, anything like that. Next and the final game is Pacers versus Lakers. We can't talk about the Lakers without Luka, but we believe everyone is contributing. LeBron's contributing more. Hugh Ryamashi. Everyone's contributing. So his points are set at 33.5 today. We don't believe that he's going to hit that. He's going to be like an all-around contributor, but we feel under 33.5 points tonight. We feel that he's not going to hit that. So Luka under tonight. Next is Siakam. Let me see over his points. He's the primary offensive person for the Pacers because they're dealing with injuries too. So Siakam over points. Let me see if I see anything else for you. No, that's about it on that game. So really, we're gonna say Luka's gonna have just an average game. And so that's all 7 games, guys. We broke down all 7 games. I'm gonna come on here every day and do this. Hopefully, you guys like the content. Hopefully, we can grow the channel. I'll be doing this every single day, and we're gonna knock this out. So, thank you guys, and have a great day, and hopefully all your props cash. I'm going to end the stream. Thanks.